হ্যালো স্টুডেন্ট, দিস ইজ সুমন দত্ত। আজকে যারা ক্লাস 10-এ পড়ো তোমাদের জন্য আমি ইংলিশ চ্যাপ্টার নিয়ে আসলাম কোশ্চেন ব্যাংক থেকে। ঠিক আছে, তো দেখো তোমাদের কোশ্চেন ব্যাংকে 3 মার্কসে কতগুলি কোশ্চেন আছে, তার উত্তরগুলি আজকে আমি এখানে নিয়ে প্রেজেন্ট হলাম। যদি আমার ভিডিও প্রথম থেকে শেষ অবধি সবাই দেখে থাকো, সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। তো প্রথমে দেখো কী আছে, এ লেটার টু গড। এ লেটার টু গড থেকে কী কী প্রশ্ন আছে? হাউ ডিড পোস্টমাস্টার হেল্প লেঞ্চু? How much did money manage to collect? The postmaster decide to assist Lenchu by providing cash assistance. He request cash donation from the post office personnel. He was unable to attend Lenchu's request amount of 100 pesos. Though even so, he slid, not slid, এখানে হইব স্লিট লিখতে পারো, স্লিট দ্য ক্যাশ ইনসাইড দ্য এনভলভ অ্যান্ড সাইন্ড ইট গড as if God had responded to Lenchu's message. How much money did manage to collect? He finally collect 70 pesos. তারপর আছে how did the rain change? The rain changed into hailstone as a strong wind began to blow and huge hailstone began to fall along with the rain. What happened in Lenchu's field? Suddenly a strong wind blew and enormous hailstones began to fall alongside the rain for an hour. Hail showered down on the valley, completely destroying Lenchu's crop. Why did Lenchu not want the money to be sent through mail? Lenchu did not want the money to be sent through the mail because he did not trust the post office employees and he assumed that they would have stolen money from his envelope. Lenchu got angry when he counted the money. Who read the letter? What did the postman do then? The postmaster read the letter. The postmaster laughed when he read Lenchu's letter, but soon he became serious and was moved by the writer's faith in God. He did not want to shake Lenchu's faith, so he decided to collect money and send it to Lenchu's on behalf of God. Lenchu's call the raindrops new coins. Why does he call them so? Lenchu compares the raindrops were like new coins because the raindrops help him to grow and harvest the crops, which result in more prosperity. Hence, he compares raindrops to new coins. এখন নেলসন ম্যান্ডেলা লং ওয়াক টু ফ্রিডম, এখান থেকে হাউ ডিড ম্যান্ডেলাস হাঙ্গার টু freedom changed his life. Mandela realized in his youth that it was not just freedom that was being curtailed, but the freedom of all blacks. The hunger for his own freedom gradually turned into hunger for the freedom of his people. This desire of a non-racial society transformed him into a virtuous and self-sacrificing man. Why were the two national anthems sung? To symbolize the equality of blacks and whites and the end of apartheid. Two national anthems were sung on the day of the inauguration. One was sung by whites and the other was sung by blacks. What does Nelson Mandela say about the twin obligation of people? Mandela mentioned that every man has twin obligation. The first is towards his family, parents, wife and children. The second obligation in his contribution towards fellow people, his community and his country. তারপর আছে what is apartheid? What effects does it have in South Africa and her people according to Nelson Mandela? Apartheid or apartness in the language of Afrikaans was a system of legislation that upheld segregation against non-white citizens of South Africa. Mandela says his country is rich in the mineral and gems that lie beneath its swell, but its greatness wealth is its people who are finer and truer than the purest diamonds. The policy of apartheid practiced by white brought to light these purest diamonds among the blacks of South Africa. From the diary of Annie Frank থেকে এখন, why did Annie feel like writing a diary? Because she had no friends and used to feel depressed and alone all of the time. She wished to realize all of her problems and corners. She consequently made the decision to maintain a journal in which she could share her secret and treat it as a true friend. Why was Mr. Kissing annoyed with Annie? Mr. Kissing was annoyed with Anne because she was very talkative and this distracted everybody in the class. He assigned her extra homework, asking her to write an essay on the subject A chatterbox. Pepper has more patience than people. Why does Anne Frank say this? Anne believed that Pepper has more patience than people because it listens to her more patiently and silently. It does not react like other people, and also because she can confide in her daily all her secret. How did Anne justify her being a chatterbox in her essay? She gave two arguments to justify her being a chatterbox in the essay. One, that chatting is students' hobby, and other reason that nothing can be done about the inherited traits. ঠিক আছে, তো আজকের ভিডিওতে এতটুকুই তোমরা এখান থেকে শিখে রাখো। আমি খুব তাড়াতাড়ি নেক্সট ভিডিও নিয়ে আসছি পরবর্তী এই এ বেকার ফর্ম গোয়া তারপর যা যা আছে। তো যদি আজকের ভিডিও তোমাদের কাছে ভালো লাগে থাকে অবশ্যই ভিডিওটা সবার সাথে শেয়ার করবে। তো দেখা হচ্ছে পরবর্তী একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ভিডিওতে। ধন্যবাদ।